Long ago, three friends joined together. They became the Amp Theory.
The Amp Theory Podcast, starring Peter.
Make this dumbass video real quick. Hold up, son. I've just been time away from you to do this thing real quick.
Scott.
We're gonna do it live. You like Blackpink over here at the Amp Theory? You like Blackpink?
How many times were you intimate with my mom?
And J-Mac.
Just like my mom says, dynamite comes in small packages. That's why it's kept me going all these years.
It's okay. I'll never let them see me cry.
I'm crying.
Now here's your hosts, Peter and Scott.
Oh, and we're on too.
my
Holy
Lord.
shit.
Guys, we're back.
Yeah, baby. It's been a hot minute, but we're back with a podcast episode.
Podcast kind of cheat though because it is our Q&A.
But still,
But it's
you know, same thing.
It's still technically a podcast episode. And
Yeah.
so, I wanted to throw back some old school vibes. You know, the old school setup with you two, and then me kind of having my own thing, except now you said I was fucking bougie because I have a ring light, or what was this bullshit?
Well, the thing
you were
is,
stealing?
Peter and I have always been a dynamic duo, and you've always liked to in the corner.
Look, I don't in the corner anymore, okay? I'm just a part of this as anybody else.
No, you are. But
So we're beeping that out.
No, because I edit the videos, motherfucker. I'm bleeping that out, though, because we're a monetized channel now.
And we're-
official YouTube partners.
Yeah.
I think the important thing that everybody watching needs to know is we did get a lot of questions, and we're going to answer every single question.
Well, I guess just to go back a little further than what you just went back.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so we
Hit him with the
we
reverse
promised-
Uno card.
Yeah. Reverse Uno card.
Reverse.
So we promised a live stream, and it didn't happen.
YouTube said no.
YouTube said no because if we were to put music out and it got striked or something, we would not be a channel anymore.
Nope.
So we thought about asking you guys questions.
Yep.
And you did, and we appreciate it because it would have been sad if like nobody asked questions or if it was like only two people and then we're like,
Cool, thanks.
Well, yeah.
Bye.
But we ended up having, as of this recording, we're recording right now after our J-Hope chicken noodle soup video just came out, about an hour after it's come out. We've got 44 questions. So every single person that asked their question, we're going to go through them.
hey, yeah.
So stay tuned to your question. I'm going to shout your channel name out, and then I'll show it right here so everybody can see it. So,
Yeah.
All right.
all right.
So also, I guess, before we jump in, it's been a while. There's been a few things we've done with the channel since the last podcast.
I just kind of jumped the gun by saying, like, oh, hey, we're monetized. Could have done it right here in this
Yeah, you could have.
moment. But
You were excited.
It's because there was a cuss word, so I needed to.
You were
I
excited.
needed to lay down the law over here.
You were excited. It's a flex. I get it.
It happened. So since the last time, we've come out with a skit, right?
Yes.
That was fun. That
was very
And
fun.
we want to do more of that. So stay tuned. We are wanting to, kind of show you guys our silly side,
We
and
want to show you our acting chops.
Yeah.
And also we
Especially
were
sweet tarts over there.
sweet tarts, yeah.
Sponsor us, sweethearts. We're a wholesome family channel.
What? Oh, now we're gonna get copywritten. Damn.
Nah, we're not big enough.
Nah. But anyways,
Algorithm won't catch that. It's okay.
But also, we've been able to now, because we kind of stopped doing the podcast we did before. Now we're daily uploads of K-pop videos.
Yep.
And that's been great. I've been having a fun time with that.
It's definitely a transition from what we started the channel to be. We originally it was actually originally just you two.
Yeah.
And it was more of a
Well, yeah, you came in.
motivational type of fitness oriented podcast, and it stayed that way. And we're still that's one of our core things, because it's part of having a happy life is you got to take care of yourself.
Yep.
But along the way, we found a love for K-pop and BTS and Blackpink, EXO, all the groups, and Kylo has as well. So right on cue. I trained him to do that.
Yeah,
nowadays.
Kylo goes Hollywood.
Yeah. If anybody has gotten an ego in this room, it's this motherfucker right here.
yeah.
Because I see just people comment more about Kylo than they do me, so I appreciate that. No, I'm kidding. Super kidding. Please don't knock over my ring light. Sorry, being bougie. Anyways,
Hollywood.
but it's been for the better. We've learned so much. It's opened us up culturally to different, things that we never would have thought we would have seen. So
Yeah, you're right.
So we do have some ideas, right? Because we do love the podcast, right? One of, if not the biggest podcast we ever did was on the history of BTS and the dark side of K-pop.
Yep.
That's right.
And so, now it's 2022. There's been great things happening for us, right? Now we've gotten ourselves, thanks to you guys, to a point where we might be able to make some little side moolah off of this.
Yeah.
So we want to just keep giving you what you guys want to watch. So one of the ideas that we have is to bring back the podcast, but to kind of do, the history of, the K-pop groups that we've been reacting to. So maybe the history of EXO, the history of
I know that'd make you
Blackpink.
happy.
Yeah, the history of maybe Girls on Top. We could just keep checking all the people off the
And
list.
there's a lot of other things that are more long form content that we can react to, like little BTS documentaries that are on YouTube, Blackpink documentaries that are on YouTube, all kinds of little things that people have asked us to react to, but they're kind of long, so we've kind of tried to stay away from that because we don't know, But now that we this is like a really serious thing for us, like hey. Let's dive into everything. So
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Two of you
What's
said it pretty perfectly. I don't have much else to add. So let's get to the questions. I'm
Excuse
excited.
the jingle.
Okay.
He found a toy over here.
I got you. I thought your computer was going crazy.
Nah.
All right.
No,
Well,
thank goodness.
Yeah. Well, guys. Also, one thing that I want to start doing a little bit more is, asking you guys to please like and subscribe our videos. We really enjoy this, and
Yes.
we've been able to do this because of you guys. We try to be entertaining and silly in our own way, and I know sometimes you guys like it. Sometimes we say things you don't like, and we apologize. We just know that our intentions are good, and our mission statement is that we just want to make you guys smile and have a good time. So if you could like, subscribe, maybe turn on the notifications, maybe share, that would be great as well.
Oh yeah, that'd be really good.
But if at the end of the day you just give us that one view, that's good enough too.
That's cool too. I'll accept it. I'll take it.
So, without any further ado, because I know we're gonna definitely get off track when we're doing this Q and A and go into stories and stuff like that. Let's go ahead and kick off our Q and A.
So excited.
With the first question.
So here's how we'll do it. As I pull it up here, basically we'll start with whoever asked the first question. We'll go down the list.
Cool.
And we'll spend a minute or two answering questions. I say that as kind of a ground rule. Let's try to keep it like that, but I know it's not going to stay like that. So
Yeah, I've read
just have
through-
that in the back of your mind or whatever. Because then there may be a question or two, be like 10 seconds, like nah or pass or something like that.
Maybe.
So because I feel like each one of us should have a chance to answer.
Yeah, each
Yeah,
question.
So
yeah,
each
no, I
person
get
have a
that, yeah.
minute or two to
100%.
answer.
Yeah, and I've read
however
some of the
long you want.
questions
If you want to
too,
keep
so-
it.
Yeah.
I've read some of the questions too,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, and if
I'm
you want to keep
I'm
it short and
prepared.
sweet, that's fine. But if you want to take your full 2 minutes, then that's fine.
we can do it like
damn
the-
it! I wish I had a sound effect. Actually, you know what? I can find a sound effect to play, like the Oscars. If you're going too long,
yeah.
should I do that?
No,
Nah.
like the like
No, it's like
we-
it's like classical music.
Is it
I
like
got it.
Congress or something? Where it's like I give my 2 minutes to you or something like that.
No, I got it. You never watched the Oscars where they ask questions or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. The first question is from Dolly Turner.
Hi,
Do you-
Dolly.
Hey, Dolly.
Hello, Dolly. Do you think the K-pop craze is overrated or the beginning of something massive?
Oh, that's actually pretty good. No, I don't think it's overrated. I think the more people who have like found K-pop like us find how interesting it is and how different it is from like Western like pop music in general.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's like just like overrated. Like I think it's like here to stay.
Yeah. I don't think overrated is a good word like to describe K-pop because I think you like what you like, right?
Right.
And I think a lot of people like K-pop, So I think that in Spanish there's a saying that says "en estilo se rompen géneros," which means like with different styles you get different genres, right?
Yep.
So I think like if you like the genre, you like the genre. You know, and if you don't, you don't. Like, I'm not gonna lie. When I first heard K-pop, I wasn't the biggest fan, you know. But I think through these reactions, you just start listening to it and you start appreciating it, you know. So now it has become something that I appreciate a little bit more.
Yeah.
And when it asks, is it here to stay? I actually think it is here to stay because, you know, we were young at a certain point, and again, I'm not trying to say that like a certain demographic watches K-pop. Definitely, a lot of demographics do, but a huge demographic is young, right? And just like we were young at one point, and we listened to music still, like this generation is going to keep growing, and it's going to become like a nostalgic thing of like, hey, you remember whenever we were young and listened to BTS, EXO, or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
And it's just it is here to stay, you know, and it'll evolve, right, to whatever's going to be relevant at that time, you know? Yeah. And maybe in the future it will go away because, you know, kind of rock right now is, you know, not in the best area. It has transformed, you know, it is something different.
Yeah.
So maybe there will be a point in time where, you know, K-pop as we know it will change.
Well, I think all music genres go through ups and downs. You know, some kind of come and go with the era and the kind of people who listen to that kind of music. I think K-pop is kind of still in its infancy, and it's like surging right now because just us doing reactions, like, I heard of BTS and Blackpink, but that's it. And now I can name 15 groups for you right now, and like a lot of them are new, like. You know, Girls on Top, that's an iteration of members from Aespa, Red Velvet, and a couple other groups. You know, it's like a generational thing, too, from different generations of K-pop. Like the fourth generation of K-pop, people like Stray Kids, like, they're just getting started. Like, and they're amazing with the stuff that they come out. So, I think the craze is here to stay, like, for at least a good while.
Yeah.
You know, I don't see anything slowing down. Because, I mean, just look at any time... And granted, they're the two biggest groups, but anytime BTS or Blackpink put something out, shit blows up.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it's slowing down to me.
Yeah.
No.
BTS just came to America and did their concert in LA, and that shit sold out like that.
Yeah.
Like, it's not going anywhere.
Yeah. And, you know, I think K-pop, too, like, the one thing about K-pop that's slightly different is that their marketing is also, like, on another level, right?
Yeah.
Because, you know, when
they do teasers for their music videos.
Yeah. Like whenever.
Well,
like,
Lisa had like 3 teasers.
Yeah. Like when you had like.
Which we've all reacted to. You can go check those out.
When we had
shameless plug.
Backstreet Boys and NSYNC, like, they were good and they were talented, right? But their marketing wasn't anything like what K-pop is now. So I think like one thing that K-pop has done is not just you have young, talented, charismatic young men and women who go through rigorous training. Right, to be the best of the best, right? So it's like not just some like, because I think that's the one thing that kind of hurt rock, right? It's just grungy dudes that just sit there and practice, and they really don't go through much training besides what they put themselves through.
Right.
But if your job is to create icons, and then you create icons, and then you get fucking the best producers, video producers, the best choreographers, all the merchandising and all that stuff, you know, it's like you're really creating a like mammoth, which is, you know, kind of what it is.
Well, yeah, because K-pop is an export to the rest of the world. Like,
oh, sorry, I was testing.
I was
testing my Oscar music. I did it right when he started talking again. That's.
Nah, we good. I said. I mean, you
I
said everything that we could
Yeah,
say
no, I think
for Dolly's questions.
Because we've actually got quite a few K-pop questions here, especially at the beginning. So you gotta stay tuned because we've got a bunch of stuff here. So, all right. So thank you again, Dolly. Thank you for your question.
Thank you, Dolly.
Hopefully we answered it
love you, Dolly.
sufficiently. So, all right. The next one is from Ivy Suarez. The question was,
Pay attention this time.
If you were given the chance to be the producer of a K-pop group, which group would you want to work with and why?
I'm gonna let Peter take this one first because I already know what he's gonna say.
Spoiler alert.
Let's see.
Something with Friday.
Okay, look. So I would say EXO, right?
Yeah.
But really, I think that because I've produced a little bit of music, you know, I like, you know, I'm a musician and stuff. You know, one of the top. But anyways, I don't think that I would be able to give them much in the style, but I will say the people that I think I might be able to work with a little bit more might be Stray Kids. So, just to fucking put that in there.
I mean, it's a newer group. I would say for me, it would be BTS. And the reason I say that is not because they're one of the biggest groups or whatever. It's because I feel like personality-wise, I would get along with them the most. And, like, I feel like I would be able to, like, have great ideas for them and be like... I would get their, like, style of humor, because I've watched, like, a couple of their funny videos and stuff like that, which are things we can react to.
Yeah.
You know, like, reacting to BTS, like, laughing or, like...
I got you, Mr.
I
Auxiliary.
swear, J-Mac thinks he'll just fit into BTS.
No, I don't have to. I can just be behind the scenes. I just want to film everything. Cool with that.
I feel like BTS would love you, bro.
Yeah.
I feel
like I'd be lively enough for them.
Yeah.
I feel like they would like respect you because you wouldn't just ride their coattails.
Yeah, you'd have great ideas.
Yeah.
Which
You'd be like, I have a lot of input. I don't have like a lot of experience producing music, but to hang out with, I'd probably say like that's tough. I'd probably like be with you and hang out with BTS maybe.
You hang out with BTS?
Yeah, man, I'm trying to be auxiliary too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he knows what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like I go like body roll with XO.
Okay, you know what? And I don't want to be sexist here, but let's add a little. I'm gonna add to your question. What was the person's name that asked the question?
That was Ivy Suarez.
Ivy. I'm gonna add a little bit to your question, right? Because we picked boy groups, we had to pick a girl group. I'm gonna go with Twice.
I'm going with Twice too.
We're gonna hang out with Twice together.
Hell yeah.
If I'm gonna go with a girl group to produce, Aespa.
Aespa? I saw
Yeah.
you were digging the vibes.
Yeah. Something about Twice. I don't know. I just really dig it
Yeah.
and like dig them. They're awesome.
Or if I'm gonna really throw back, Soon Me.
Oh.
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
That song was great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe like a music video producer.
Yeah.
There you
Like,
go. There
like
you go.
yeah.
That'd be more my style.
I got ideas. Thank you,
So-
Ivy.
Thank you,
Yes.
Ivy.
Yes. Thank you, Ivy.
Ivy Suarez.
All right. Next question. If you could only listen to one song for the rest of your life, what would it be? Scott, you go first.
Okay. So this is not a K-pop song. This is actually like an early to mid 2000s metal song by Killswitch Engage called "This Fire Burns." You know what song I'm talking about?
All right, CM Punk.
No.
I mean, yeah, it is CM Punk's like first intro, but there's something about that song that like just really gets me pumped up. How many times are you gonna do that?
Oh, okay, I won't do it again.
God damn.
I thought it was so funny.
Dang it! Look at how mad he got. I got that on the camera. I'm gonna be able to make. We can make a TikTok out of that.
So, yeah, something about that song I really like. When I go to work out or like if I like go for a run, that song will be playing. Like this is like the very first song that I listen to.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I don't know. I think I might go a little old school and kind of cliche. I probably have to do "Stairway to Heaven."
It's a good ass song, bro.
It's a great song, bro. I just feel like if I'm gonna listen to one song for the rest of my life, bro, it's got to come in hard.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be, great solo. It just has everything I like, bro. I like 60s, 70s like music, 50s old school music.
Nice.
I got you.
So I just feel like that's like Led Zeppelin's like my favorite band.
That's a solid pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me,
Uh-huh.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Bohemian
The
Rhapsody.
song has everything.
Yeah.
It's 4 different songs.
So the 3 songs that I feel are like epic, like encompass epic.
Mm-hmm. Stairway to Heaven,
Stairway to Heaven,
Bohemian Rhapsody, and
Hotel California.
that's
That's pretty
Right?
good.
Right? Like
Yeah.
I feel like
that's a
three.
pretty damn good trio
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah. Who asked
Yeah.
that question?
That was. Maybe I need to fix my battery settings. That was actually from Jane. I forgot to mention it as Jane.
Thank you, Jane.
Yes.
Thank you, Jane.
Check out those songs for sure.
I'm
They're,
pretty sure they've heard of. Well, maybe not your song, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna go give them a listen.
Oh man. Our next question
oh, wait, who is it? It's JBL.
Is it JBL?
is from your BFF, Peter.
Is it JBL?
It's your boy JBL.
JBL.
I know I know they're watching.
Wait.
I don't know if it's I don't know who
Yeah.
they. I'm gonna say they. They're a long time subscriber of the
Can I address
channel,
something?
long time hater of Peter, so I appreciate that.
Hey, can I address something?
Let's hear the question first.
Wait, no. Before we
Remember,
answer
we're
the
a
question.
monetized channel now.
Okay, I just want to say something because they came in hard at me after the Cowboys lost. And I just want to say, we still them boys.
Well, that's a nice transition because his question, or their question is, will the Cowboys win a Super Bowl this century? And the question is
Yes.
probably fucking not.
Win next year because next year's our year, baby.
First
But
off, it's not going to
we
happen.
always say that every year.
It's not going to
You ain't
happen
a
with
true
Dak
Cowboys
as
fan.
quarterback, and it's not going to happen while Jerry Jones is alive. So, and it's definitely not going to happen with Mike McCarthy as our coach. So,
So-
that's my 2
Do you
cents on
think-
it,
hey-
and that's all I'll say.
Hey, do you know how the Red Sox had the Babe Ruth curse? Right? They traded Ruth.
We still got that Kardashian curse that Miles Austin put on us.
Well, not just that, but didn't Jerry fire Jimmy Johnson
Yeah.
after he won the Super Bowl?
We haven't won well, we did win a Super Bowl. That was Jimmy's team.
Yeah, well, when we won a Super Bowl, then he fired a coach that had just won the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah,
So it's a Jimmy curse.
yeah.
We're just in the Jimmy curse.
It'll wear off eventually.
Fucking Babe Ruth
Hey,
curse lasted
JBL.
like 100 years for the Red Sox.
JBL, you can talk shit about me, but you leave my Cowboys out of this.
No, you can talk
Hey, you
shit
know what?
about
About 10
a real
years
fan can
ago-
talk shit about him. Here's another hot take for any Cowboy fans that are listening. Jason Witten's the most overrated Cowboy of all time. And I don't care if that upsets you either. That's the most accurate statement of all time. I've never seen a man that's so giant get tackled like he's a fucking feather. All he ever did, he was great at catching the football. Did you know he had 101 catches one year for 898 yards? How do you have 101 catches and not have 1,000 yards? Also, he barely ever scored touchdowns because you know why? All he ever did, and look up any highlight of him, caught the ball, stuck his hand out, and fell down. Not even got tackled, that motherfucker fell down. Look at the tape. Look at the tape.
That is what we call a hater. Guys.
Romo made him a Hall of Famer.
Yeah. Also, too,
Shout out Tony Romo.
Jonathan got into a legit YouTube beef about 10 years ago with the guy hating on the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Diva Lover 159 was also on Tosh.0. Real story.
Talk shit about Tony Romo.
Yeah.
Jimmy J,
You see?
whatever your
You
name
did this.
is, boy.
JBL, you did this.
Thank you,
JBL, we appreciate the love and the,
Yeah.
and the watch.
And the hate.
And the hate. We appreciate
So,
it.
this is from Zari Zaj,
Sorry.
XHARI, and then Zaj, but
Okay.
like Dodge, but an X at the beginning.
Okay.
Who's your favorite K-pop girl group and why?
That's tough.
Yeah.
That's real tough because there are certain elements to like each like girl group that I like, but I'm probably gonna say something that y'all might be shocked. I like Twice. I like Twice the most.
That didn't shock me. I thought you were going to say twice. You said
Well,
twice.
no,
like
because
5
I know
minutes ago.
how much love you have for Blackpink, and I do love Blackpink, but I gotta say Twice. Something about their dynamic, I really like it, and their music is very fun to watch, especially with those videos.
Yeah, I feel, man, yeah.
There's just something different.
Yeah, now also complete transparency. We only have a limited range of experience with female K-pop groups. I feel like the sample size, like the thing about Blackpink is that they have a lot of songs and I like them.
Yeah.
Twice we haven't reacted to as many songs of theirs, but I feel like I like theirs too. So but I feel like Twice, you know,
Yeah.
like I like Twice. Their music's, yeah.
I'm going to have to go with Blackpink. I'm
I
sorry.
knew it.
And
There's
I'm not
nothing
mad
wrong
at
with
you.
that.
I'm
Nothing
not
wrong
mad
with
at
that.
you because
And a lot of it has to do with Lisa, so
yeah,
it's my bias, bro.
yeah.
That's your wife's bias, right?
Oh, yeah. I heard Sarah was very happy about the
The Lily film 1 through
Lily
4.
film. Wendy watched it with me. She thought it was hilarious, especially y'all's reactions. She thought my joke was funny when I was like, "That's my favorite
You made
video, no
jokes?
context."
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I was like,
it's a big moment in the video. If you haven't seen that video, you can check it out right up
It's a
here.
big moment in the video.
I'm trying to make him go look at the video and click it right
Go
here.
look at the video.
Go look at Peter's reaction
I just
during
thought it was funny. You're like-
during Lily film number 3.
Literally,
I thought it was funny when you were like, I said that. It was a big moment in the film.
I think the best line of that is
Yeah.
the less you say now, the less you have to apologize for
Twice.
later.
I think Twice is my favorite girl. Thank you, Zaj.
Zari,
Zari.
thank you very
Thank
much.
you, Zari.
All right, next question is from Stacy Burton,
Jason Byrne.
and this is kind of a long question.
All right.
So, Has the discovery of these K-pop groups and K-pop in general changed your personal views and preferences when it comes to good music? What do you look for or hope to hear when listening to a track for the first time? Is it the beat, the vocals, the tempo, the flow, etc.? Do you think the visual aspect of K-pop groups and their music videos in particular are an important factor of the growing success of K-pop, of the K-pop industry? And do you think the music itself is enough to warrant its success? So basically, I'm guessing it's saying, like, what is it that we look for, and then what do you think is the reason why K-pop has its success? Is it the videos itself, or is it just the music, or
I got you.
Your opinion on it?
So I don't think a video would be as successful if you had a bad song, right? But I don't see like any like bad. We haven't listened to any like bad songs. Like there's a
DJ
lot.
Khaled has a lot of songs, and the videos are cool, but some of the songs ain't.
I mean, I'll give you that, but like with what we've listened to, like with what we've watched, like to me, like I can pick something out in every single song that I like, and you know, it might not be my favorite song, but I can enjoy it. But man, these visuals from like these music videos are next level. Like even for like the groups that are just coming out and everything, it might not be as like crazy visually. There's still something that's like eye catching, and it's always like going really well with like the music. I do look for like a good beat. I do like to hear like harmonies. I love call and response vocals. That's what I'm looking for like musically. But in these videos, I just want something that's like really artistic and like catches my eye.
Mm-hmm. So the first part of your question that he totally ignored, I'll answer.
Sure, go ahead.
Also, I'm letting my hair down.
Oh, cool. Nice, bro.
You look like a good guy doll.
Announcement.
But so like, has K-pop changed my opinion of what good music is? I would say, I think good music is good music. Has it expanded my palette? For sure, because you know, I kind of lean more towards like rock type stuff, and then you know, hip hop. Yeah. You know, because I like music. Like I first more listen to music than I do vocals and stuff like that. But you know, one thing I always say is like the music I would listen to are in the two languages I speak. This is actually the first time what K-pop has done for me is actually allowed me to listen to music in a language that I don't speak and actually enjoy it, because I would actually shy away from that. Like when certain songs would come out in like Portuguese and stuff, that my mom would be like, "Oh, I really love this song." I just couldn't get into it. But K-pop did that for me. It's like you know, I'll listen to some tracks every now and then, and I'll be like, "Oh yeah, you know, I don't know what they're saying, but it sounds dope as hell."
Yeah, no, it so when I look for, you know, what do I look for in the like I look for mainly I'm a big proponent of the actual song itself. Like if the song is good, then I honestly don't care about the video. But if the video is good along with the song, then it just amplifies it. But a good video can save a bad song as well. Now, I'm not saying that we've seen any like bad songs. I don't think we legit have come across a song where we're like, "Oh, I absolutely hated that." We've had some where we're like, I just wasn't digging the vibe of this, but it wasn't like oh god, like what is this? Like what the fuck are we listening to? We've never had anything like that. So I've been happy with that. And yes, there's some that I like more than others, but like for me, like I look for like the beat and like what the style is, and like I don't focus on one kind. I like things that are unique and different, and that's why my answer earlier I said Aespa, because a lot of their newer stuff is very different, and a lot of their fans are kind of divided. Yeah, you know, on their kind of music or whatever. But I like that different shit. If you can give me something different, that's what I like, because that's how you stand out. Because how many fucking people out there make music? Yeah, millions. All these so if you can stand out by making something that sounds super unique, then
all these groups, like they've done like a really good job of kind of like creating like their own brand, their own style, and like and making a way for themselves to like stand out against other groups. And you know, it has changed the way I feel like about like different music, like from somewhere else, because it is a lot different here than like pop music or hip hop over here in the US. And I have like a much more I have a lot more of a respect for it. Yeah,
and I think that like because I think you asked like would like that last part of her question was like, what do you think K-pop is like the videos?
Yeah,
or
like
music?
what do you think has helped the growth of K-pop?
Yeah.
I think it's a mixture of both.
Oh yeah.
But what I was gonna say is that
It has to be like all the above.
the thing is, K-pop is K-pop. I think if you were to change any one aspect, then you're changing the whole history of what it is. Like,
because K-pop is very visual.
yeah, what I would go to is like 70s like rock, like Judas Priest, even Led Zeppelin, where like with them it was before music videos.
Yeah.
And so it was like the concert, the theatrics in the concert.
Yeah, because
you
you
as good as
can
the
go
music.
on YouTube. You can't find like there's some, but like I think it wasn't until like somebody like Michael Jackson to where people thought like, ooh, music videos can be like a thing.
Yeah. He was definitely a pioneer. But
If you look in the past, there wasn't a lot of music videos. If there was a music video, it's like of a live performance or something like, or a stage performance, like or something like that.
Well, yeah, like if you were like if you look back at like the whole that time Judas Priest, right? The reason why I say Judas Priest is because they're the ones that came out when like rock was transitioning from like 70s music to like kind of metal. So you had this new metal, the got another thing coming, right? But they're the ones that started doing the leather shit. They had their fucking person, and then all of a sudden all the groups kind of did that. I equate that to K-pop because it's like one thing that was new to me was like when we started watching the videos and like they would use contacts to change their eye color and stuff. That was stuff that I catched.
I remember.
Yeah, the different hair color, the way
Like,
they dress.
shit, did he change his eye color? I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
you did that on the first video. we did.
And some of that stuff was like it's foreign to me, right? Like, and so it took me a while to get used to it. But it's like K-pop has its aesthetic as well, just like metal did at the time when they were wearing all the leather stuff and all that stuff. They have their own style. So I think that product of K-pop isn't just music, in my opinion, especially in today's age.
Right.
Because we're visuals, we're like listeners. So I just feel like
I think like man, I look back at like at some of our older reactions, like especially our first like 20 reactions, and like it was kind of drier, and we like became more and more ourselves over time. But I feel like it's because we became more comfortable with the genre and the music just in general, and then also it was more along the lines of like we were new to what we were seeing, and now we know, like, and we've also grown to know like the members of BTS, and like watching individual stuff, we know their personalities, shit like that. And I look back at videos, I'm like, man, like I was watching our Dynamite reaction the other day, and I'm like, man, it's so dry. I'm like, man, if we watch that shit now, would have been like, oh shit, or like, oh shit, Jevin, Then back then we were just like, oh shit, like it was all like, but like we didn't know a lot about them. But also, now, like I look at it with a different lens now that like I've and it's with Blackpink that I've done that, and even with our first couple reactions with people like EXO.
Yeah, but
I was like, man,
those were just like real generalized, like captivated, right?
I'm also not to bring up a sore, like what's it called, a
sore subject.
A sore subject, but it wasn't just the fact that BTS was new to us, but we had a little scuffle with ARMY, and that kind of like was new to us too, Yeah. And so it's like
ARMY put us in our place real quick.
Yeah, like and I don't regret that it happened because it allowed me to be it allowed me to be a little bit more open to something, something that ended up being like they ended up giving me a lot of good too.
Yeah.
So like we took something that like honestly when we first like reacted to it, like I didn't know the scope of how big K-pop was. Like in my world, in my own little world,
real fucking quick.
Yeah, in my own little bubble, like it was so insignificant that when all that stuff happened, I think that was something that we were also dealing with, is that not just us getting used to BTS, but also us getting used to ARMY, because our relationship hasn't been with BTS. Our relationship has been with ARMY.
Yeah.
And Blinks and XOLs and stuff like that. But that first run-in was with ARMY, and
find out how strong they are.
Yeah, and I think that's the biggest thing is we've built the reaction with them, and they've gotten to know us and allowed us to joke, and I think we started feeling more comfortable because there is that interaction. I mean, we do talk to people.
Yeah.
We do like read the comments, and I mean, look, we're asking, we're answering questions. So
yeah, like it's good that you refer to it as a learning experience because we didn't know anything, and again, like we say, like our mission statement here is like make you laugh, make you smile. We make jokes. We just want you to be happy. And nothing that we do is like meant to be disrespectful, but there is a certain level of respect that we do have that maybe we didn't have it at the very first because, again, we didn't really know what to expect.
Yeah,
But
for sure. I'm
I'm happy we've taken this journey.
Yeah.
That's a lesson in life. You live and you learn.
Oh yeah.
Thank you,
Stacy
Stacey.
Burton. Thank you very
Stacey.
much.
Appreciate it.
All right, next one. Changing the vibes here.
Okay.
This is from Tay XDW.
What's up, Tay?
I'm assuming they're a V fan since their picture is a V and Tay. So, anyways, not a deep question, but how old are y'all and where are y'all from? And that had 5 likes, so people were interested.
All right, so you're the youngest, right? You go first.
I am 33, yes.
And where are you from?
I'm from the Dallas, Fort Worth area. I don't want to
Okay.
give my specifics.
Okay.
We're kind of a bigger channel now, so I don't know. From the
Yeah, we're all from the
DFW
DFW.
talent.
Yeah, we're all
From Texas.
Yeah, we all
the
live
Dallas
within
area,
a 10-mile
so.
radius of each other.
Yeah, we.
So if you're gonna take out one of us, you can take out all of us.
yeah.
Cool. Yeah, but I'm 33 too.
34.
34. He's the old one. He's a grandpa. Wait, what month were you born in?
August.
August.
March. So I'm older than you.
Yeah.
So it goes.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're the middle child.
So you're the Jungkook of the group.
That's right.
Yeah. And yeah.
Which is interesting that you would say that because by the time this comes out, they already know that it was Sexy Boy Saturday with Jungkook. So you want to click this link right up here. You can go check that out right now.
Yeah.
Because this is going up on Sunday next week.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
okay, cool.
And I wanted to share something. I was thinking about this on the drive over here, right? I'm like, you know what? I've gotten a lot of feedback about me being kind of like the V of the podcast, right? But I was thinking, I got like a little bit of a VRM kind of mix to me. You're more of like a J-Hope Jin because you got a great smile, but you're also silly, This guy, you know who I was thinking he's kind of like? The fucking background dancer.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's kind of like me and you are the show, and this guy just kind of shows up.
I was going to say like Sugar.
This guy?
He's got the attitude.
You got the attitude? Alright, yeah, you're like the sugar, let me see. What vibe am I picking up? It's like the horoscope. Yeah, you got the sugar vibe, bro.
Yeah, I'll take it.
He always comes in with the drip,
Yeah. Well, the joke was the fact that I roasted him for being the backup dancer, but you didn't laugh, so just keep it moving.
Hey, we're all 3 part of each other. None of us are backup dancers, okay?
Bro, the backup dancer, we mentioned how they're a big part of it.
Yeah, but we're center stage, motherfucker.
In
We ain't no backup
this
dancers.
episode-
Bro, I was trying to roast him, and now you just ruin it all.
It's okay, it didn't land.
We're trying to be family friendly for YouTube.
Okay. Well, thank you, Tay.
Tay XDW.
Thank you, Tay.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate the question. We're all old.
All right. Next question.
I should have followed up with I'm so old, my knees hurt.
Next
34.
question is a 2-parter.
Oh, okay.
Should we
This
all
is-
answer the first part and the second part?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, let's do that. So this is from Luna Rocio Magnan.
Hey, Luna.
What's up?
The first part of the question is... Actually, I'll do this one. I'll do the second part as the first part, because the second part we'll get into. What are your top 3 favorite songs at the moment?
Top 3 favorite songs at the moment. Okay, look, I'm going to be completely transparent. I don't really listen to a lot of music now.
I'm not gonna lie. I other than K-pop, I really don't. I like to listen to like not so much current stuff, so it's hard to say like what my favorite song is right now because like I like some newer stuff. Like anytime Dua Lipa comes out with a new song, I like that.
You know
and
what?
I like a lot of like the newer like I like that love that Girls on Top song that just came out that we reacted to, and that's new. There's like even though they're older songs, like the Rap Monster song, RM song that we did last week.
Yeah.
That shit's been stuck in my head.
Yeah.
Chicken Noodle Soup Today is stuck in my head. But it's hard for me to say it because I listen to a lot of podcasts.
Same here.
That's what I mainly listen to, especially when I'm at work. And then when I'm not listening to podcasts when I'm working, I'm listening to this music that we react to because I'm editing videos.
Yeah.
So
So it's not.
and then other times I'm busy doing other stuff, not listening to music.
So
So
There's a song that I've been listening to like a lot lately, and it's not a K-pop song, but there is a band that I like, and they're called The Midnight. They're new retro wave.
Yeah. Midnight is the shit.
Yeah, I love The Midnight, and this song is called Deep Blue. And what makes me love this song so much is like the saxophone that's in it. And so like that's a song that I've been listening to like a lot right now, like on repeat.
Yeah, I've been listening to.
I'd recommend anything from the Midnight.
Yeah, like
the Midnight is the shit. Especially
Yeah,
if you like this kind of vibe.
yeah. Like if you
Yeah.
never listened to The Midnight, I would like recommend like checking them out. Like they are, like they're wholesome. Like the vibe is like definitely like an '80s, like early '90s vibe. It's retro wave. It's a lot of fun to listen to.
With some saxophone in that bitch
Oh, that
too.
saxophone!
Yeah.
Oh, it drives me crazy.
Yeah, I listen to a lot of podcasts. Like I think I'm at that age where it's like you're reading newspaper instead of reading a newspaper.
You listen to podcasts.
So I listen to podcasts. I like listening. I like learning stuff. So like I'm really boring if you like ever hang out with me. I like history things, so I'll go look up the history of France for some random reason. I'll listen to that. But if I do take a break from that to listen to music, the most recent thing that I listen to is J Balvin. Like that dude, he's pretty hardcore. Like I like his music. All his music is great. And then I'm a real big fan of the Beatles. So if I do have to listen to music, because I play the guitar and stuff, so I'll sit there and I'll sing for my kids. But I like the Eagles, the Beatles, Taking Back Sunday.
Hey, throwing it back.
Hell yeah, and J Balvin. Like that's really like I'll take a break to listen to that stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, new things I kind of just like hear. I listen to K-pop.
Yeah, because a lot of our reactions is new to us. So, like, I guess that kind of counts as, like, new.
Yeah.
Each one of our reactions, if you want to go check them out, we have a whole library of them.
When I was
it's new to us every week, so,
when I was looking at the questions, there's another question that kind of like asks like about what we listen to and stuff too, and I guess I can kind of answer this now. Like,
Nigga, wait till they
Yeah.
okay.
I'm definitely have to edit this video now. Jesus
Okay,
Christ.
fine. Yeah.
What minute
Oh,
mark?
what
We're
was
at
that second
46
part,
minutes.
What was the second part?
Okay. But anyways, so the second part, again, of that question, and this is going to be... And this is kind of... I mean, it won't take that long because it'll be easy because we'll be able to answer each other, basically. How did you guys meet?
Oh, shit.
So... and there will be maybe repeat questions. We'll just if there are repeat questions, we'll still shout people out. But anyways, by the way, again, this is from Luna. How did you guys meet? Me and Scott met when we were 13 years old, going to Six Flags.
Oh yeah.
So the story was that we were going with it was me, Scott, and one of our other friends. And so there was also 3 girls going, and then me and this other dude were like, okay, I'm going to go with this girl. This is going to be your date, and we're going to give the ugly one to Scott. Because I didn't know him. When I was tight with this other dude, I didn't know Scott. So...
that's not how things played out.
It totally didn't play out that way. I still got with the same girl that I was going with. He got the other girl, and the one dude that plotted the whole thing ended up with the ugly chick.
That's karma's a bitch, right?
So, but it was a fun time at Six Flags, and then we started hanging out a couple times. Then after that, and then we basically grown up together.
In that girl's defense, she wasn't really ugly. She just hadn't grown into her looks yet.
Yeah. I don't want to say she's ugly. We were all 13. Years old.
We were all ugly.
We were all ugly as shit.
Yeah.
So.
I went to middle school with him, but he was too cool to talk to me.
No, that's not it.
Actually, I hung out with none but Hispanic kids, so and he didn't make the cut. So
Clearly.
yeah, we went to middle school together, but I mean we were in some classes together, right?
Yeah, we had math class together. I used to see him come in every day in his khaki pants, his fucking picnic shirts, and then his contact lenses for some fucking reason to make his eyes lighter.
Bro, I had the K-pop look before K-pop. Boom.
Yeah.
But then me and him started hanging out. I started playing music like in freshman year of high school, and so like we would practice in a mutual friend's garage. And then he started showing up for some random reason. He was there, so then we got cool, and then I kind of met you.
Man, you through him. Through Scott.
Yeah, through Scott, but then also
Scott
you
would be
played
hanging out with
baseball.
you, and then I'd hang out with you, and then Well, so because then we went to high school together, and then I switched schools, and then we went to high school together.
Yeah. And you
And
played
then
baseball.
played baseball. And,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I met Jonathan through Scott. We were hanging
We
out.
didn't really hang out a shit ton before we really knew each other, and then we did a little bit after high school, and then you moved away, and then me and Scott still were.
Yeah,
We've
I
always
think
lived super close, and then since you've come back, you know.
Yeah, I think like it was like towards the end of high school where me and you, and then afterwards where like me and you were really hanging out a lot.
Yeah.
Like with all the group of guys we were with.
And then when you moved back from Nebraska, and then we started this podcast, and now it's every week.
Yeah.
And talking almost every day too.
Yeah, we're all from the same city,
Yeah.
so we all had some type of
Yeah,
exposure
we
to
basically
each
we've all
It's been-
grew up in the same area, and
other. Around 15 years now that we've been friends.
Yeah, we've done a lot together.
actually, it's
Like
since I'm
18
33. It's 20 years since we've known each other.
Yeah, like the first time
That makes me feel old as shit.
the first time that I ever had any inkling that you were alive was of a home video of a gentleman being shot off our mutual friend's roof.
Oh yeah,
And
I may have been the. See, I'm a low key cameraman, bro. Always back in the day.
Jonathan was the reporter.
I didn't know what was gonna happen. I was just told to film.
Yeah, my man's over there hiding in the tall
Guilty by
grass.
association.
My man's hiding in the tall grass, and then he's filming the roof. And like, again, like I heard his voice before I ever heard him.
Yeah.
And he had that little.
What did
like,
it sound like?
Hurry up, TJ, fuck. Which I think I said it verbatim, like it's exactly what he said.
Yeah.
He had that little boy voice, his balls hadn't dropped. He had that slur because he
That's
had
like
braces on.
12-year-old me, bro. 11, 12-year-old me when my balls ain't dropped yet.
That's what
Sorry.
that's what I'm saying too, is like you had that slur too because you had braces.
Yeah, I had
Like, that's
braces
how
too,
fucking
yeah.
young you were. And then you hear and then and it's like a dude like fell off the roof.
He didn't fall through. He just kind of fell on his ass while he was on the roof.
He fell off the roof.
He didn't fall off the roof.
It makes for a better story if you say he fell off the roof.
No, that's
You witnessed a death? Oh, snap. All right, but thank you.
but then that dude's stepdad ran me down the alley because I was trying to run away, and I was like, it was his idea. He made me do it.
Yeah, and then
Snitch, bitch.
Peter basically said it all. The reason I met you at the band practice is because y'all got Nick Timonary as your singer.
Yeah.
And he was like, hey, come check out my band. I was like, oh, shit, y'all are good? And I showed up, and I had to lie to y'all's faces. You were like, hey, check this riff out. It's good, right? I was like, you okay?
I was like, dun, 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 dun.
You're like George Lopez and Ernie in that George Lopez show. That's where they had a band, but they sucked.
Yeah.
No, y'all didn't suck, but y'all's...
we were rough. It was the beginnings.
Yeah, y'all's drummer couldn't keep tempo and only went...
And you had long hair.
Yeah.
I like George Lopez. Sorry. All right, anyways. Thank you again, Luna, for your question.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Luna.
Luna.
All right. We're at 52 minutes right now. We got a lot of cool. We aren't even halfway through these questions
Oh,
yet.
shit. Well, all right.
Hey, we
Speed
might-
round. Let's go.
All right. Okay, this is from Lala Woods.
What up, Lala?
If you could make a K-pop group from members of different K-pop groups that you have reacted to, which members would you choose, and which position would you put them as, and why?
I could be an asshole and just say one huge group like NCT, just get.
Ooh.
But 27 of them?
God, it would
Okay,
be...
but look.
Oh, that'd be so hard.
I'm getting V. I'm drafting V.
Uh-huh.
I need a rapper. Sugar.
Okay.
All right. Damn, I wish I could get everybody, but I'm gonna take V and Sugar from BTS.
Oh.
I'm getting Felix from
Stray Kids.
Stray Kids, right? Because he just got that deep ass voice.
Yeah.
I'm getting fucking Kai from EXO and the Do guy. I'm gonna keep it 5 and fucking take over the world.
Hey, you know what? That's actually pretty solid. I'm gonna roll with you on that one.
I'm going straight supergroup. Kai, Lisa, Jimin.
Oh, I didn't even think about like mixing it up with like the lady folk.
and V.
Bro, okay, so how many people got together when they sang that Christmas song like around the world?
Because you know who the rapper is? Lisa's the rapper of that group.
Yeah.
And the best dancer of that group as well.
Okay.
And then I would have videos where Lisa and Jimin like basically dance battle.
All right, look, I know you asked what position, but like we're new to the position, so I can't tell you. I know there's main vocals, like rapper, main dancer, stuff like that.
Yeah.
We're not versed enough to be able to lay it down like that. But scratch what I said. V, Kai, Sugar, Lisa.
You said Lisa after I said Lisa.
So I take your idea and I'm making it better. That Dio guy.
Yeah.
And then another girl.
Get them harmonies, bro.
I'm gonna do Jeannie. Jenny.
Yeah, that's pretty good. It'd be too hard. I would want to put like 30 people in a room and be like, sing.
A fucking major collab, bro, of Blackpink and BTS.
BT Pink. That's what you call it.
Bitink.
BT Pink. No, BT Pink.
BT Pink?
BT Pink. Yes.
Thank you so much for your question. Again, that was Lala.
Lala.
Thank you, Lala.
All right. We'll speed through this one. We just answered this one, but we're gonna tell everybody who's been in this. Salmon Noah. Since when have you guys been friends? Again, it's been 20 years
Since before puberty and high speed internet.
Yeah, damn right. Dial-up was our shit back in the day.
Yep.
You kids don't know how lucky you have it.
Oh my god.
Most of you are watching this on your
Hold on.
phones.
Could
That
you-
wasn't even
okay.
a thing. That wasn't even a thing when we were most
Johnny,
of your ages.
Could you imagine trying to use dial-up internet and react to these videos?
No, we wouldn't be doing it.
God, we'd only have
You
to.
know how long it would take me to upload a video, bro?
God.
You know how
It would
long
take
it-
so long.
I remember how long it took to download videos. So I'm not going
Okay.
into the context there.
From Kaza.
LimeWire.
It would take like a week.
The videos wouldn't exist because the people would be so aggravated that their graphics weren't working with the computer.
Yeah,
Exactly, yeah.
So
We'd be making each other mixed VHS tapes.
Internet changed the world, bro.
yeah.
So,
Thank you, internet.
yeah.
Thank you, and thank you for the question.
Salmon.
Salmon.
Salmon. It's spelled like salmon, however you pronounce it.
Okay.
Whatever your part
Thank
of
you,
the world.
sir.
Respect.
Noah.
Or ma'am.
Thank you very much.
Respect.
This next one is from Taybear315. We got another V fan.
Ooh.
I just wanted to ask a simple question. Who is your bias in BTS? And then they asked us to do a recommendation for a... They want us to do the mic drop fan cam. But yes, I just want to know who is your bias in BTS? I'll go ahead and start. It's pretty obvious. For me, it's Jimin. Sorry.
I knew it was gonna be Jimin.
You know what? This is going to be breaking news. I'm going to make you go last because you've never said who your bias is in BTS.
Yeah.
I
I'm
keep
going
it. I keep
to
it
go my
secret.
twin, bro.
His twin, V.
V.
Yeah.
Okay. I really thought you were gonna go with RM.
No, bro. RN's my cousin. We dress the same.
So okay, I've never said who my bias was because I'm pretty fickle, right? Like I go. If I had to choose right now, and no offense to you,
Oh, my ring light.
these fan cams have won me over on who my bias is, and it is Jimin. My man,
Oh,
my man's,
suck it.
my man's goes hard in those dances, bro.
Oh, yeah. We're not sitting next to each other anymore, otherwise I'd kiss you. But,
Show that you guys don't know what the hell you're talking about.
whatever, Peter. You're outnumbered.
But
Come in here next week with a Jimin shirt on.
But
Right now, it's just, I'm a Hogwarts graduate.
But a close
I finished
second
the
would be
Harry Potter movies.
RM. Something about the way he was hitting on Megan Thee Stallion. I was like,
yeah, I like
I gotta
that.
give it to him.
Yeah.
But anyways, again, thank you, Taybear315.
Thank you, Taybear.
And the mic drop fan cam, you never know. Stay tuned. We'll eventually watch that.
That's a yes.
Okay. This next one is from Lobelli, and I've seen them comment. They come to our live streams, or not our live streams, our premieres and stuff like that. So huge
Appreciate
shout
it.
out.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
What are your music preferences, and if you have a background relating to music? Thank you.
Yeah, I like I like things with instruments. I like heavy beats, like bass and drums. I really like. So I like everything from my cousins were from LA, Mexican. So I like oldies. I like 70s, 60s, 70s rock, and then I like trap music.
Oh,
Yeah.
wide range, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
And you have a
then-
background
then-
in music?
Yeah, yeah, and then I've been playing guitar since I was 14. Taught myself how to play guitar, taught myself how to play piano. I've put some beats out on the internet. So yeah, I got a little background in music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been singing my entire life. I've been in choir since third grade, or when I was third grade through middle or high school. Obviously, senior year, I'm not in choir now. Obviously,
Yeah.
I'm a grown man, but
I still feel like when we're not here, when you're cooking, you're just like,
oh no, I am. It was funny the other day. It was during Christmas. Because for last year, for some reason, like there wasn't like any time like where I really sang in the car. But usually when Wendy hears me sing, she like hears me sing like a rock song or something like that. It doesn't sound professional, but Christmas music has that classical feel to it.
Oh, yeah.
And so I was busting out some classical shit, and wouldn't even notice that she was like watching me. And at the end, she goes, "What the fuck?" I said, "What?" She goes, "I didn't know you could sing." I'm like, "We've been together for almost." At that year and a half, I was like, she goes, "Well, you never actually try, but when you try to sing, holy shit, you're good." I'm like, I've been in choir since I was third grade. I was.
Bro, you should have hit her with that. I was born to sing.
Yeah, and I've said a couple times that it's not trying to brag. I mean, it's just serious. Like I have a background in music. Like I've won 2 solo contest award, like the top medal, shit like that. I was in show choir. I was in Renaissance choir, like where I was saying oldie type shit, and then we were in a couple bands together. I was the lead singer / screamer, but over the years my voice has gotten more and more raspier, so I think it was over the years of screaming and doing rock music and metal and shit like that wasn't very kind to my vocals, so.
Yeah.
But it has made my voice very raspy and sexy.
Well, I didn't know we were bringing up achievements, but I definitely won like 2 out of 3 talent shows, so 66%, still pretty good.
I wasn't trying to. I'm just trying to say. They asked if we had a background in music.
Bro, those are your medals and your trophies right there.
My mom has them.
Your
Anyways,
mom has them. Wow.
Scott.
Again, like across all genres, I love call and response, like vocals. Like that's something I'm really into. And then I've on and off played guitar since I was like 14. Played a little piano. Was pretty good in the recitals that I had to participate in, back in the day. Yeah. I was like in the front. I was in the lead. Yeah. I was the only one who knew how to play that song from Free Willy, so my piano teacher put me in the front.
That's cool.
What are your music preferences?
It varies. Like I'm into everything, If you were to go on my Pandora, it'd have anything from K-pop to like 90s rock to NSYNC to metal music to trap music to Motown. I love Motown music.
Yeah.
Motown's dope.
Yeah. I forgot to mention my music preferences, but it's the same. It's like kind of like how you, and that's why I think like I've gravitated so much towards K-pop, because K-pop has become one of those groups. But everything, bro, from country to like rap.
Oh, 90s country, yes. Anything past like 2004, whenever Honky Tonk Badonk Donk came out.
Yeah, not
then
new
with-
country. If it's past like 2009, then maybe not.
Yeah, no bro country
But,
for me.
Old country especially, but rap, fucking trap music, heavy metal, screamo, pop, fucking punk.
Yeah.
I'll fucking turn on 101.1 in the Dallas area. I just listen to classical music, bro. I fucking love classical music.
I think
too.
good music is good music.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, like since we're all, pretty much musicians, and I mean a singer, like I just think like if it's a good song, it's a good song. If it's catchy, it's catchy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really hard to like.
So the reason why song like music is kind of transcends music speaks louder than anybody, like any words people can say.
Oh yeah,
because you can just play even a sound without actual lyrics.
Oh yeah,
and,
for sure.
And it will resonate with everybody.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes we'll listen to a
regardless of language barriers or whatever.
Yeah. Well, sometimes we'll listen to a sad K-pop song, and I don't know what the hell they're talking about, but I feel
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel it. So dope.
And that's a good. I'm gonna throw this in because nobody asked us this question, but. Yes, we watch all the videos with captions on. We just don't put captions on the videos overlaying it because that takes too much effort, and I'm not doing that.
We should have done that at the beginning.
It's okay.
Yeah.
No, you got to get through this to understand.
Yeah,
But unfortunately, low belly, we had to throw that on yours. But thank you so much for your question. Thank you so much for coming to our live premieres and stuff like that. We really appreciate
You
that.
have no idea. For
Yeah.
sure.
So, all right, moving on to the next one. Let me see. Man, we got a lot. We might have to break this into 2 parts.
I knew it.
So let's answer one more, and then we're about at our halfway point.
Perfect.
So we're an hour in, unless you want to go a little bit longer.
Well, let's see. Let's see if we can knock out the easy ones.
All right, we'll do 5 more because one person asked 3 questions in a row, and it's somebody that we know. So we'll end this first part with this one. So, okay. But so we got a couple more questions. So this next one is from Novell Manda.
What's up?
And this question was, what was the first K-pop song you heard that made you like K-pop, and why that song? To me, I'm gonna say it was Blackpink, How You Like That, because we had watched a couple songs that I had already knew about Blackpink, and I knew that song already. But that was like in our infancy of reactions, and when I saw the video, I was like, this shit is amazing. Like the song is fire, the music video is fire. I'm like, there's a lot more to this K-pop than I thought. And now look at us.
Yeah.
So
that moment for me came when we were researching stuff for the BTS podcast that we did. What was her name?
Camilla.
She sent us, a lot of stuff. So the first track that I heard that I was like, oh, it was Black. Was it the Black Swan?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Black Swan.
When I heard that, I was like, oh wow, this is different. This isn't like what I thought it was, Because to be honest, like when I first heard it,
all we had heard at that point really was Butter.
Yeah.
And Dynamite, like they're American songs.
Yeah, which
we didn't hear anything like
yeah,
that was not like.
It's not even a good representation of BTS.
Yeah.
If you just listen to those 2 songs,
you don't really know BTS.
Yeah. So I would say Black Swan for me was the first one where I was like, oh, okay, there's more. But I like the one you said because like Black Swan, while it opened up my eyes, it's a little bit. It doesn't hit as hard as. So we're kind of moving right now.
Sorry, my cat hit.
No, you're good.
Shimmy.
And
Shimmy.
What's it called? But whenever we heard the one you said, that's when it was like, oh snap, like because that one comes in hard. So
yeah.
Not to ride your coattails, but when Camilla did give us like the study mats, like I watched like the video, like the dance video with like Black Swan, and there was just something about it where I was like, this is completely different than like what we were just introduced to with Butter. And like everything about like the way that they moved to like the way that they like would just fall in line to like the way that they like sang, just everything about Black Swan was like, it was elevated. And that's like it's the best way that I could say it. Like from Butter to Black Swan, I was like, oh, Black Swan is definitely next level. Like it made it. So when you think about pop songs, right, you're like, oh, okay, like this is cool. But Black Swan to me like legitimized like how good they were.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Now the first song that I listened to that I had to listen, I'm like, nah, this is real good. Is that EXO? That was it. Love Shot.
Yes.
Yeah, I was like,
that was like, and then it was like, because at that point, really, we hadn't really branched out either. EXO was like the first group that we really branched out, and their shit was like, oh, this is even more different than BTS and Blackpink. And then we found Stray Kids and like, oh, this is even more different. And then we found Twice, and then we're like, oh shit, like there's different girl groups. And then like that Sunmi
about Stray Kids is like Felix's voice.
Yeah.
He doesn't come in a lot, but like when he does, I'm like, that's my man.
And then
that's my bias.
And I know I mentioned earlier, but that Sunmi video that You Can't Sit With Us, which you can click right here if you haven't seen that, us react to that. The visuals in that, when it was like zombie apocalypse, she pulled out the gats and she had the pink Uzi. I'm like, oh shit! Like this is lit as fuck. Like I did not expect any of that, and it just made me like, shit. I want to watch everything now.
Yeah, that was dope.
So
for sure.
Yeah. Again, thank you so much, Novel Manda. Thank you so much for your question.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
All right. This next one's an easy one. This is from Kiohni, Kiohni, 3 I's at the end. What's the one thing you want most out of life?
That's deep.
That's really deep.
Me, I just want to have fun, and I want to be known that I was a good person. That's all. I don't want people to talk shit after I die.
Yeah.
So I want to just be known as like, oh, he was a nice person. Like,
Yeah.
if that's the only thing I'm known for, that like, oh wow, he was alive, he was nice. Like, that's all I give a shit about.
Yeah.
Like, as long as people don't talk shit about me after I die, because like, I don't want to leave any like lasting impression to like, you know, like that would be the one thing.
Yeah.
You know. I mean, besides kids and all that kind of shit, you know.
Yeah.
But like, if we're trying to get philosophical. Then,
Yeah. Nah, I guess with me it would be like my kids, like, you know, just making sure that I leave them with a lot less baggage than like my parents left me with, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you always want better for your kids.
Yeah. You know, my parents were immigrants, like here. I'm first generation American. You know, so I feel like there's a lot of opportunity here, and I just want my kids and their kids to have a better life than me and my parents and, you know, my grandparents and stuff like that. So that's my number one focus right now in life. And then, like, I guess just personally, like, you know, just to be able to ride those waves of life, you know, because like you know,
Up and down.
Yeah,
Up and down.
yeah.
Oh shit, stream.
yeah, that's what I tell my kids. It's like,
I almost
you know,
drowned.
Yeah, you can't make life harder for yourself, because life will make life hard.
Yeah.
You know, like, things will happen in your life. People will die. You know, your parents will die. You know, eventually your grandparents, like all these things, and like,
Don't
you know,
don't dwell on the shit you can't control.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because that way,
Life happens.
yeah, when the important stuff happens, you can tackle that.
It's about how you handle it and how you come out of it and how stronger you come out of it too.
Yeah.
Because no matter what kind of dark hole or whatever happens to you, there's always better days.
Oh,
Grass
for sure.
is always greener on the other side. So.
Yeah, and I much rather be experience all this than to not. And you know, I know a lot of the younger generations, they get a lot of flack of like, you know, whatever. But at the end of the day, like, today is the best day to live, because it's like we're like leading life. You know, it's like life has never been as easy as it is now. You know, it's nobody's fault, but like, enjoy it. You know, this internet shit is crazy.
Yeah.
Remember life without it. You know.
Yeah.
The newer generations don't. But, you know, you'll get to a part where there's going to be a certain technology that wasn't around whenever you were a kid, and like, enjoy that. Enjoy the fact that we have the internet. We can communicate with each other. We're reacting to K-pop. Our biggest audience is in like South Korea and Thailand and stuff, and I've never even been there. You know, so it's like yeah, just enjoy life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
What y'all said.
What do you want out of life?
What do you want
fool?
out of life, dog?
I just want my family to be proud of me
Yeah.
for however long they're here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
we'll,
definitely proud of you.
yeah, we'll leave it at that.
That'd be good.
Cool. All right. Let's see. Again, thank you, Kiohni.
Keone, appreciate it. Thanks
you.
for the
I bet I'm
deep-ass
pronouncing that
question.
wrong, but all
Thank you.
Thanks for
right.
the deep ass question. You know, that's dope.
All right, this is going to be our last kind of serious question before we have 3 back-to-back from somebody we know, and we'll end this part 1.
Part
on
1.
that. So, okay. This is from Genter831. Besides K-pop, are you guys open to reacting to other genres of music, like, I've never heard, kawaii metal? If so, please react to Lady Baby and Baby Metal. This will blow your mind.
Okay, if this is what I think it is, I have been introduced to like metal bands with like cutesy, like girly singers.
Yeah, because I think that's what kawaii means,
shit.
right?
Yeah,
really?
I think Hawaii does mean cute, but like
Yeah.
I've seen like metal bands where like the girl group in front of the metal band
Okay.
is like imagine like Twice, but with like fucking breakdowns behind them.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
At the end of the day, like, I think,
love that.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest things that we take into like on the stuff that we react to is just really like what y'all want to see. So I mean, we're open to it, you know, and then we kind of see what the feedback is, and then if we see it's something that people want to see, like we kind of make it a thing, you know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like,
definitely, I would like to at least give it a shot.
I will do some research, and we will schedule that for next week. So when part
You guys
2 is
are a
coming
week
out,
behind, so when he says next week, give it 2 weeks.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, but we will. I will put them on the docket to react to. We'll try that out. So,
Yeah.
Genter 831, we got
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.
Check it out. And yes, we are open watching, looking at others. Like we did The Rock and Tech 9, Joey Badass when they did their song. We did
don't forget
we did a
Eskimo
couple Bella
Callboy.
Porch songs. You know, there's some stuff in our catalog. Go through there and search. Maybe you might find something you might like. We did Post Malone.
Yeah, and if you like metal, like as you brought up Kawhi
yeah.
metal, we definitely have some Eskimo Callboy on
Yeah,
there too.
you like Eskimo Callboy too. So, all right. Thank you again, Genter831.
Thank you.
All right. These last 3 are from Brittany.
Oh,
Our good buddy Sean was over here earlier, and so this is his wife, Brittany. So thank you guys. They said they watch our premieres, so fuck yeah, we love you guys.
Appreciate it.
So
Thanks,
much.
guys.
much
Appreciate it.
appreciate.
All right, so she asked 3 questions, and I'm gonna say
Sean's really sexy too, by the way.
I'm gonna go ahead and throw out this question,
Put him in your
and
pocket, kiss him.
I'm gonna nip this one in the butt right now because we're not gonna talk about it because
Oh,
the family of this young girl has been known to sue people who talk about it, so we're not going to talk about it on YouTube. But her first question was, and this made me laugh, and this is the only reason I'm bringing this question up, even though we're not answering it, was who killed John Benet Ramsey and why was it her brother? So, of course, Brittany had to throw in the true crime shit.
Yeah, she's super into true crime.
into true crime, so I appreciate that.
I think her mom did it.
God damn it, Peter, I gotta cut that out now. No, seriously, the
Yeah,
sue
just cut it
people.
out. Yeah, just cut it out.
God damn it, you bitch.
Or just beep it out.
No, I'm gonna cut it out of the video. All right. Anyways, that was funny. Okay. Let's see. What was your first thought when Betty White died and Bob Saget?
Oh,
yeah.
So
I'll
okay.
say when Betty White died, I was like, it was on New Year's Eve. I remember that shit, and I was like, oh hell no, man! Come on, man! That was legit. My reaction was like, fuck.
I poured a little Dr. Pepper out for her.
And then Bob Saget, I was like,
That was crazy because he was
I was
just
like-
on Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
oh shit.
Yeah.
Because I fucking love Full House. Like,
Yeah.
that's all I watched when I was a kid.
Or the
Like-
funniest home videos too. America's funniest. Home
Yeah,
Videos.
America's
too.
Funniest Home Videos too. And then, like, it changed my life. And, like, what I realized, like, oh.
That he wasn't Danny
Like,
Tanner.
yeah,
That
no,
he was
that, like-
foul-mouthed and loved it.
Well, so, like, I realized, like, oh, comedians, like, just don't do, like, family-friendly shit. When he was in Half Baked, and he had his infamous, like, I suck dick for Coke line or whatever, I'm like, that's Danny Tanner. What the hell's going on here?
Yeah.
So, you know, I was sad as shit.
Yeah.
Betty White, though, I was sad, but I was more like, man, I felt so, like, not disappointed is not the word, because nothing disappointing for me. I was just like, man, I wish she could have got to that. But then I saw somebody, so her birthday was January 17th. She passed away on New Year's Eve. But I saw somebody say that there had been 17 leap years since she was born, since she was about to be 100. So technically, since leap years are bullshit, she technically made it to 100. Because there were 17 leap days, and she was 17 days away from her 100th
That's
birthday.
crazy.
Yeah.
I could be wrong with that, so don't take that to the
That's-
bank,
that's-
but I'm pretty
that's
sure,
bro
I'm pretty
math
sure that's
right there.
accurate.
Yeah.
So,
That's bro man.
but yeah.
No, that's crazy because when Betty White died, I mean,
It's okay. So anytime someone passes away, it's sad, right? But she made it up there in the age.
She lived a hell of a life.
Yeah, and she lived a great life. So
Yeah.
when it was like she passed away, it's like, yes, you're gonna be sad because she's not here with us anymore, but you're happy that she's gone on to like better things.
yeah, it kind of feels like when somebody reaches like 90s, almost 100. It's almost like when they die, it's kind of like a celebration.
Yeah.
Of their life.
Yeah.
Rather than
Yeah.
being as sad, like because this year also there was like some young bodybuilders that died too, and it's kind of like, oh man, like when somebody only like dies and they're in their like 40s, it's like more like it hits you harder because
Yeah.
it's like, man, like life can be gone at any moment, and
Exactly.
I wish that us and everybody in the world could be so lucky to reach 99 years old. That's my
Yeah.
goal. I want to be here
Yeah.
at like 90 something for sure.
And then with Bob Saget, like again, he was younger, but he had a fulfilling life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Still,
More.
It's not something
and
you-
I'm gonna say more so than Betty White. Like Bob Saget to me had like a bigger impact on my childhood. America's Funniest Home Videos, Full House, things like that.
Yeah. Which
So
America's Home Videos was kind of like YouTube and TikTok before. all that.
definitely.
Yeah.
Because that's the
yeah.
only way you can watch like stupid videos,
Yeah.
you know, like stuff that made
Before
you
the
laugh.
internet was
Yeah.
even really a thing.
Yeah. It's OG.
Yeah.
For America Online.
R.I.P. to both of them.
Yeah.
All right. And then so she actually, the last one I'm actually in because it's actually an actual serious question. She asked one serious question too. So, you have the opportunity to book a show with 3 artists. Who are you booking?
Dead or Alive?
Let's go Dead or Alive.
Okay.
Make it interesting. Dead or Alive. Are you doing a super show?
A super show?
Are you doing a super show? Because I got my super show lined out right now.
If you're ready, go.
BTS,
Okay.
Johnny Cash, and Michael Jackson.
See, I was gonna go Michael Jackson, Prince, and BTS in the same lineup.
See, you had thrown, I threw in the Johnny Cash there to encompass. You want to encompass,
Oh
wide
yeah,
range.
but like we're
Johnny
talking about
Cash,
like,
a legend, man.
we're talking about like Michael Jackson.
You don't think he would hold that
I'm not-
crowd in
I'm
the
not-
palm of his hand?
I'm not saying that he wouldn't, but I'm saying like Michael Jackson, Prince, and BTS in the same lineup.
It might be too sexy.
Yeah, no, I would have
Think
to
about
do
all the dances, all the like everything going,
The stage is gonna be on fire with all that feet moving.
Yeah.
bro.
All right, I got it. I would have to have the Beatles,
Okay.
Oh.
Jimi Hendrix,
Okay.
and Amy Winehouse.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, bro. Like to me,
You're going straight for the music side.
yeah,
of
straight
it.
music. Yeah. Like
See, I was going for like showmanship and like.
I was just
Yeah.
going for sex appeal.
yeah.
You're going for the music.
here-
I appreciate that though.
yeah. So the Beatles, like at the end of the day, like to me, like that's like the ultimate for me. Like it's the Beatles, right?
Yeah.
Jimi Hendrix, because like he did everything he did in like just a short amount of time.
Yeah.
So really, only a certain amount of
Would
people
you-
saw him.
Would you consider replacing Amy Winehouse with Stevie Ray Vaughan?
No,
No.
Amy Winehouse.
Okay.
When she died, like I was like not ready. I wanted to hear more. Like I feel like the music she left on the table. It's like when she died, I felt like, man, like all the music that like was supposed to happen just didn't happen. I feel like the world lost something.
Yeah.
I got you.
You know, like her vocal abilities were freaking amazing, and
Yeah.
she was a jazz like musician. Like she wasn't just a singer.
Yes.
She like played guitar
Yeah.
and stuff. She was a musician. So
Oh yeah.
I hold her like as a legend.
She was.
Yeah, with
Or
like
she is a legend. Yeah.
like
Absolutely.
with all the top artists that have ever lived.
That's interesting.
And you know, I think it's a rarity. You know, I think like because I'm alive during like the BTS times and stuff like that, I know that it's a possibility that I can still go watch them. So that's why I said Dead or Alive.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick some people that it's like not a possibility for me to see anymore.
Right. No, I
Yeah, that's cool. I respect that. Like,
he picked Prince. So.
yeah, and Michael Jackson.
And Michael Jackson, yeah.
I would have loved to have seen like both of them perform live.
I wish I had the chance to see Michael Jackson live. You ever seen those videos? You ever seen the video of that one dude
Who,
that
like, jumps up on
who
the
jumps
boom
on
with
the
him?
platform with him, and he's just the whole time he's like, holding on for dear life. Like he is living in that moment.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
they got motherfuckers. There's also that video where he just comes out on stage and he just like it starts but he just sits there and he just stands there.
That was a Super Bowl performance.
And people are just fucking passing out.
Oh, no, never
It wasn't
mind.
the Super Bowl one where people were like just passing out with him just standing there.
Yeah.
Like that's power.
Yeah. Bro, if I could go back in time, I would go to those moments to like see, imagine somebody like witnessing somebody's presence driving another person just crazy. That's crazy. Well, that's what BTS goes through, I would assume.
Yeah.
You know?
Absolutely. But anyways, thank you for everybody who asked us questions. Again, we'll be back next week with the second part of it. So everybody who hasn't had their question answered, don't worry. We'll 100% get to it. This is just running a little bit long. We don't want to make you sit here for 3 hours. So,
Yeah.
it'd be better if we break it up. So.
Yeah, we'll get better too. You know, this was kind of new for me.
Yeah, but a lot of these really needed to go in depth
Yeah.
on. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you
was
so
fun.
much.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was very fun. So thank you so much
Thank
for
you, guys.
asking all your questions. Again, we'll be back to answer all the rest of them next week. But until then, we'll see you on the next one.
Good shit, right, Maroki? Mm-hmm.